Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday market webcast. Okay, so we just drip to the upside. That's what we're doing. We are dripping to the upside. Every one of these little moves gets bought. They do a little marginal higher high every day. Just happens to be an all-time high, and it's looking very similar to right here, end of June. That then accelerated through July, right into the 4th. So it's just all these little days, and you can see all these little days with tighter ranges on them. RTH has been very tight lately, and that's what the tape does sometimes. That's what it does, and it compresses, it expands, and that is the way it goes. And all you can really do is be opportunistic, okay? Understand that there are some days where you're just really not going to be able to get anything done, and take advantage of the opportunities that you're given, and then really focus on keeping the handles that you make and getting on to the next day. Hourly chart, and it's the bands are tight. They loosened up a little bit. You had one decent little ramper yesterday. Off the inflation number at 830. That really, though, that gave them the all-time high. But really after that, they brought it in once, little dip at 11 o'clock, and then just this little slow bleed to the upside. But these things that hold and are dips are, they're difficult to buy. At least they are for me, because the turns come below a whole heck of a lot of potential resistance levels, and the stuff to sell is above a lot of potential support levels. And the tape doesn't do this very often, but what I've learned in 10 plus years of doing this is when it does, just do less, wait for your moment, because the way that we handle the tape works much more often than not than the few days here and there where it doesn't really want to follow those kind of rules. And rather than trying to reinvent yourself every day, which I think a lot of new traders try to do, rather than trying to reinvent yourself every day, the ability to just say, okay, this is not my style of tape. I'll do a little bit here. I'll hit my goals, but I'm not going to go crazy, and I'll wait. I'll see a tape that I like, and then it's back to what we do. And that kind of self-awareness takes time, and it takes some teaching. So looking at today, you've got hourly mid-band, 44.39.5. Volume weighted average price is 44.40. Proprietary moving average is 41 and change. You got the 5-minute mid at 42 and change. All-time high of the moment is, and why do I say high of the moment? I say high of the moment because every day there's a new one, just about. Okay, nobody's if you're running around in this tape trying to call tops, you are probably one very frustrated individual right now. And what I would say to you is stop doing that shit. Just stop. Either get on board with what's happening here, which is a very slow motion uptrend, or just step aside. You sit around in this tape and try to fight price all the time, like I said, you're going to be one very frustrated individual. So stop it. High of the moment, 44.44 quarter. And that's as of about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. It's about 7:30 Eastern time as I'm doing this. They printed a new all-time high about 6:45. So as we head into the open today, I'm really going to focus on, do they do another dip this morning? Where does that dip kind of land? Because that lines up with some things that we look at today on time frame wise. And if it does, then we buy against that. And we pretty much, every day we've gone to this saying, the bears have to prove themselves. They've yet to prove themselves. So today will be another opportunity for them to prove themselves. And what I mean by that is, it comes in and does a morning dip, and I can be short that dip. And unless I get some real acceleration to the downside, when that dip starts to stall, you take your profits, you get long, and you draw that line in the sand and you say, they've got to convert this area. They've got to convert this. And if they don't, well, I'm going to be long. Why? Because that's what's been working. And if you want to show me bears that you can bring it in and convert that line and do another leg down, fine, I'll take the paper cut, and then I'll get short again and we'll do the leg down. But you can't sit around and assume that, the bears are back. Back? I mean, there's no evidence of that. Certainly not in price. And price matters and nothing else does. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Trade them well. If you want to learn some of these techniques about, what type of tape is for me and what type of tape is not and how to deal with it, come join the room. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.